Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Okay, let's continue where we left off. We were working on, let's see. Was it the Blue Suns deal we were working on? Yes. Leader of the Blue Suns wants General Oraka out of his way before committing to the Suns to Aria. Find a way to deal with him. So we did. Remember, we talked to the General, and he said he'd lay off, but he needs a source for different weapons. And we need to go speak to this gent over here, Kennick.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
These weapons are for the war. If you don't do your part, I could make your life very unhappy.
I'm sure you could. But even if you rough me up or kill me, my partners won't release the weapons without my okay. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple of artifacts.
Okay, now I looked it up. I don't know if it'll tell us this here. No, it didn't. But we have to go out of system to do that. And I don't remember exactly which planet it was on. I'll look it up when I actually go to do it. But we actually have to go out somewhere and scan a planet and find these black market artifacts that he wants and bring them back. So, that is what it is. Also, this right here, where's it at? This evidence that we have to collect for the ambassador, that actually, I guess, takes place during the course of another mission. So we won't even be able to go to this world, at least that's my understanding, until another mission takes place. So, yeah, there's that. And I think it's the same case with this improved power grid as well. So, we're only going to be able to do so many things. Now, let's see. This we could do. Again, we'll have to leave to do it. Matter of fact, I think most of this stuff is taking us off-world. Well, we can work on this a little bit. Yeah, we can work on the Aria Eclipse piece. Speak to Commander Bailey's assistant. Yeah, we already did that. And we told the crazy leader of the Eclipse that we weren't going to deal with them. So we've got to get a hold of their second and try to convince that person. What can we do here? Anything? Yeah, we could go talk to Barlavon. Let's do that. Remember him from the first game? He's pretty cool. He's the guy that worked for the Shadow Broker, and I guess technically works for Liara now?
Man, you look horrible.
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the chemical fire and those kids from...
So let's go talk to Mr. Barlavon.
How to tell him? I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's not risking his life. So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre.
Wow.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war.
That Barlow right there? Yep.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor.
Yeah, financial advisor.
An acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about Anderson's choice before the Alliance did?
The information trade is more important than ever. And you need assistance for your war. A sizable mercenary group is offering their services to anyone who can rescue them from Reaper-controlled territory. Evacuate them, and they'll join your army.
Are you passing on the location of these mercs for free?
Their leader's offering a handsome commission for their rescue. Everyone wins, Commander. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Okay, Citadel, Bar Levon. What do we got over here? Oh, supplies, huh?
Arsenal supplies.
Oh, that Cerberus armor's nice. Oh, aquarium! Free to enjoy your aquatic friends without fear of killing them. That's perfect for me. Darn it, I can't afford it. I'll have to get that at some point. Let's see. Okay, so that's going to take us off-world, I'm assuming. Bulletin still needs Book of blah 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 to, well, I'll try to say it, Plenix, to inspire his people. Recover it from Irun and return it to him in the preceding comments. Okay. And then Bar Levon has provided location of Shadowbroker forces trapped in the Dranic system. Why didn't she just tell us about this herself? From inside the Krogan DMZ, huh? Okay. Let's go back real quick and see if she has anything to say about it. Probably not, but just take us a second to go over there. My love bunny, Liara.
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for CSEC, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
Nah, I'm working on it, dude.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands much longer.
Oh, you'll sit, and you'll like it. Okay, is Liara still over here?
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, see, she's not gonna tell me anything. Alright, fine. Okay. Well, what's the next thing we can do here? All this stuff is to lead us off the Citadel, pretty much. Yep. Okay, but we still have this one. And that guy is... Guy we need to talk to is in the holding area in the port. Uh-huh. The second in command of the Eclipse, or I don't know what his actual position is, but I think that's the case. Let's take a look at the map, make sure I'm right. Docks holding area. Yep, this guy right here, Saiyan. So we need to go to the docks holding area.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
He was down here? Somewhere. Yep.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Then you kill her?
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Okay. It's Paragon, but whatevs. I didn't want to have to let her out. It just didn't seem like a good idea. Anything in here? Anybody to talk to? No? Nothing? Really? Alright. Okay, anything else on this level? Already talked to Garrus. Talked to Liara, we've talked to those people. Talked to James in the lower bar. Kane's still an inpatient. We've already talked to Medina. Oh, here we go. We can go to Docking Bay 24. Miranda's there, and then Diana Allers is there. Okay. Well, let's go do that. Might as well try to wrap up as many things as we can here on the Citadel before we go out, because I think once we leave...
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sideris. Arya Talok, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
Oh.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Anytime.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
So, like I said, once we get all this stuff sort of pseudo wrapped up here, right?
At Docking Bay D24.
We're gonna have to go off-world anyway to do everything, so I want to try to get everything set up before we do that. Okay, that's Normandy airlock. Oh, right. Isn't this the stupid interviewer person?
Right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape?
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track record with reporters.
No kidding.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience. But that can change. I'm a military reporter with a show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting, but that's cool. Nice to get the occasional surprise. Shepard, there you are.
Shepard.
What the heck?
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by...
Yeah. I don't want to talk to her.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Oh, there she is.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
I'm alright. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
I actually didn't like Miranda at first. But I grew to like her, and she was very useful in a group. So let's take a look here. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. Done everything there. We never talked to that doctor. Maybe we should do that? Okay, well, just for the sake of being complete, we'll go over to the hospital and talk to this other doctor. If that's even an option. I'm not sure if it is or not, because we already took Dr. Chakwas. Because Dr. Chakwas is awesome.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
But I think then we're going to be leaving the Citadel for a while.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The Council call the invaders Reapers.
Okay, where are you at, Doc? Over here. Okay.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Oh, okay.
I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes.
Well, I guess that person's already gone when I took Dr. Chakwas. Yeah, I think that's the case. Unless they're back there in the are you back there in the patient lounge? And I just went past you? It's entirely possible, too. I know Thane's in there, but I've already talked to Thane. There it is.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Oh, I didn't recognize her.
If you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs.
I remember her.
I met physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
I'm actually here to see you.
Oh, really? How can I help you?
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Okay, so we talked to her. Great. I got a reputation boost. Because, you know, talking to her made my reputation flex for all to see.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Alright, let's go.
Select a destination.
Yeah, go to the docking bay. Let's get out of this place. Let's blow this taco stand in space.
Now arriving at
I don't see anything else for us to do here. No. I guess let's go do this Bar Levon thing. You know, I haven't shot anything in a while, so I'd kind of like to do that. Don't get me wrong, I like the story stuff, but occasionally you want to daka things. Hey, get out of the way, get out of the way, Pokey. Jeez, stupid keepers. Return to the Normandy, yes. Let me guess, I've got a message? No?
Commander?
Oh, I don't. Okay. Let's just double check. She doesn't know everything. Alright. Let's roll. Plot a jump. Meet with the diplomats. No. Find the artifacts. Oh, I can actually go there. Interesting. And anything else? Exodus cluster. Meet with the diplomats. Find the artifacts. So where is this thing? Alright, hold on. Where the heck is it? Trapped in the Dranic system inside the Krogan DMZ. Okay. Which I can't remember. Alright, let's fly over here. I don't have to go meet with the diplomats, I'll just fly over there. Hopefully it doesn't force me to do anything. Okay, yeah, that's meeting with the diplomats. It's not what I want to do. Is there any other place to go to? That's a negatory. Sur'Kesh, this. I don't need any fuel. Where the heck is that place? Alright. I'll make a quick cut in the video, and I'll look it up. Give me a second. Okay, I don't know how I missed it. It was even labeled, but it was a Knight's Nest. So let's see. Now I have to move over here to Volar. This is actually for the artifacts. For Bar Levon. No, for Kennek or whatever. This isn't the Bar Levon thing. I'm gonna do the Bar Levon thing though. Yes, I will. Okay, leave orbit. This is supposed to be it, right?
Found something.
There we go. Enter orbit. Start the scanner. I got all confused. Don't look at me like that. It's fine. There we go. Black market artifacts. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to the mass relay. We need fuel. Yeah? Is there a fuel depot over here somewhere? No. Alright, well, we better jump somewhere where there is. Well, actually what I'll do right now is I'll jump back to the Citadel real quick. Alright, I'm going to make another quick cut in the video, and then hopefully we'll be on that other mission for Bar Levon. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, well, it would appear that the thing for Bar Levon, I guess, can't be completed until I've actually completed... Hold on, what's this? This. Sur'Kesh, the War Summit. I've got to do this to open up the Krogan DMZ before I can do Bar Levon's thing of rescuing that mercenary unit. So I guess I'm going to have to do that, which is fine. But since we already have the black market stuff that Kanek wants to complete the Blue Suns piece of the thing for Arya... What, we're supposed to talk to somebody? No, we're not talking to the general right now. Quit trying to tell me to talk to the general. All he's going to say is, I'm ready to get back into the effort, blah, 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 blah. And we don't want anything to do with that at the moment. Nope, let's go down here and talk to Kanek. Then we can talk to the general.
You're back, huh?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making C-Sec very happy.
Okay, now we'll go talk to the general.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
Hi, I wonder if we've leveled up, because I've got quite a bit of experience. Yeah, almost level 37, and we have 4 unused points. Not enough to really do anything, though. Yeah, alright. Fine. General's just kicking it on this bench every time I need him.
Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to C-Sec. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Alright. +5 Paragon. I could have done without that, but it's fine. I didn't want to kill the general. I don't think... You know, think what you will of that, I guess. Okay. I gotta work on the old red meter there. Alright, fine. Okay, so we've pretty much done everything we can do here. That's off-world. That is during another mission. This is off-world. All of this stuff is... Alright, let's go do this priority Sur'Kesh thing. Let's start that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Don't get in my way! Actually, the keepers look really cool. Are we actually gonna get to go shoot something? That's crazy. That's crazy. Actually, I don't even know. It might just be a bunch more story stuff, which is fine too, I guess. Oh, yeah, let's hit up that fuel depot. Oh, we're at full? Are you automatically at full every time you go to the Citadel? I guess that makes sense. Okay, diplomatic ships of the Solarian, Styrians, and Krogan float far away from one another out of weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for the negotiations.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
It might.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Erdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough! This is all theoretical. It would take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
What does it matter? Palaven is burning right now. Earth is burning right now. If it takes a cure to cement this alliance, then that's what I'm doing.
He's right. The hard truth is we don't have a choice. Give Rex what he wants.
Or none of us will survive long enough to know who was right or wrong.
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Sur'Kesh. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be felt.
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Sur'Kesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Yeah, whatever. Going with my boy Rex. Oh, okay. How many do we get to take? Is Rex one of them automatically, I wonder? Gotta take my love bunny? What do you think? Armor is plus 25 recharge. Cycle it. Plus 25 damage. Yeah, recharge is better for her. So, Edie. With the same deal there. Yeah, so you can get damage or recharge. I like recharge. Weapon damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I actually do get to take two, huh? Alright, let's take Liara. So, I do have upgraded weapons, as you can see here. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else I want to use. Extended barrel, armor piercing mod. Nope, the precision scope for 20% accuracy. And the increased rounds. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and my shotgun. Mark 5 Eviscerator. There we go. Increases the capacity and increases the damage. I like that. And some machine gun mod. Nope, don't have anything else. Okay. I think I'm actually going to take that with me. Nah.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
If they start backtracking, the angry Krogan act couldn't hurt.
Who said anything about acting?
Just try to keep it verbal.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride. I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire!
Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
Does Solarian hospitality always come with sharpshooters? This is an insult to the Alliance.
Please understand, no matter what some politician might say, Krogan are still considered a hostile race.
I wonder why.
However, on behalf of the Solarian Union, I apologize. But we must insist the Krogan remain under guard.
And if we insist otherwise?
You'll have another war on your hands.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Oh, that thing's like the Shadow Broker.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for Yod specimen arrival.
Okay, so as much as I'd like to go ahead and get to potentially shooting some stuff, which I think is included in this game. I'm actually going to end this one here because this video is getting pretty long. So we'll pick it up in the next one. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and if you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Mal, and I'll see you later.